Hey there, I am Bumanglag and today I will discuss to you about globalization. Maybe some of you are wondering what is globalization is all about and how does globalization work? Maybe your thought about globalization is just limited to the trading of products and goods from country to another country. Stay tuned and in this video we'll be able to learn about the globalization. What is globalization? Globalization can be defined as the interdependence of world economies. It's brought about by the cross-border trade of goods and services, technology, and flow of investment, people, and information. In business, globalization provides access to capital, labor, and resources. An auto manufacturer, for example, may design a car in Japan, produce parts in the United States, and have it assembled in Mexico. Yet, cultural, political, and linguistic differences can make it difficult to enter new markets. To increase the odds of success, companies adapt products to meet the needs and preferences of local buyers. Through a process known as localization, think of localization as one piece of a wider globalization strategy. Its essential features include the cross-border connectivity or integration, free trade environment, and interdependency of nations. In addition, it facilitates global businesses expansion, cross-culture diversification, lower tariffs of taxes on international business operations. When did globalization begin? Many scholars say it started with Columbus' voyage to the New World in 1492. People traveled to nearby and faraway places well before Columbus' voyage, however, exchanging their ideas, products, and customs along the way. The term globalization has been in common use since the 1980s, yet economic globalization traces its roots back to the Silk Road, established in 130 BC. The network of trade routes enabled China to open up trade with Europe and the Middle East. This movement of people, goods, capital, and knowledge would ultimately pave the way for the development of a global economy. The first modern wave of modern globalization began in the early 18s with the establishment of the gold standard. Centuries of European colonization led to technological advances and worldwide trade, but there was no global price convergence. When England fixed its currency to specific amounts of gold, it became the first international standard currency and facilitated trading and investment. However, World War II would greatly disrupt global relations. In the mid-1940s, the United States attempted to rejuvenate international trade by establishing new ground rules. This kicked off a second wave of globalization that is ongoing today. In 2000, the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, identified four basic aspects of globalization: trade and transactions, capital and investment movements, migration and movement of people, and the dissemination of knowledge. Globalization changes the way nations, businesses, and people interact. Specifically, it changes the nature of economic activity among nations, expanding trade, opening global supply chains, and providing access to natural resources and labor markets. These dimensions may be grouped under the following categories: economic, political, social, technology, and cultural. The advantages of globalizations are access to new markets, spread of knowledge and technology, enhanced global cooperation and tolerance, promotes economic growth. While the disadvantages are increased competition, exploitation of labor and resources, imbalanced trade, and domestic job loss. These are just few information of globalization. I hope you catch something in this video. Thank you.